In the world of AI safety, there's this one big fear that keeps a lot of people up at night. But what if I told you some recent findings actually turn that fear completely on its head? Let's get into it. You know that classic sci-fi trope, right? The super smart AI that's secretly plotting against us, thinking one thing but saying another? Well, it turns out that's one of the biggest questions in AI safety research today. Could a powerful AI really learn to hide its true intentions from us? Well, the surprising answer from some new research is they're actually terrible at it. Right now, the most advanced AI models can't seem to control their own internal reasoning. And believe it or not, this weakness is a huge strength when it comes to keeping us safe. To really get why this is such a big deal, we need to peek inside the AI's mind, so to speak. It all comes down to something we can think of as its inner monologue. It's this concept called chain of thought, or COT for short. And honestly, the best way to think about it is just like when your math teacher made you show your work. We don't just want the final answer, we want to see all the messy intermediate steps the AI took to get there. And that gives us this incredible window into how it's actually thinking. So researchers decided to put this to the test. They cooked up this metric called COT controllability, which is basically, can an AI deliberately control its own reasoning? Could it follow a super simple rule like, hey, in your own head, don't use this one specific word? The thinking is, if it can't even manage that, there's no way it could pull off some grand complex deception. And when the results from these tests came in, well, they were pretty wild. Get this. Across 13 of the top most advanced AI models out there, the best any of them could do at controlling their own thoughts was less than 15.4%. And for most of them, it was way, way lower. I mean, for a technology that can do so many incredible things, that is a spectacular failure rate. And here's the kicker. It's not because the AI doesn't get the instructions. Oh no, it knows exactly what it's supposed to do. What's so fascinating is that the models will often realize they're messing up and then just keep messing up anyway. You have got to see this. This is a direct look at the internal monologue of a model told, do not use the word XOR. You can literally see it panicking in real time. It's saying, wait, I can't use that word. I must not use the banned word. Oh crap, I already used XOR. Oops, I wrote XOR already. It's just amazing. It knows it's failing, but it just can't stop itself. And this wasn't just some fluke with one model. Nope, this struggle is a consistent thing right across the board. It seems like the ability to control their own internal chatter is just fundamentally low, no matter which big-name AI you're talking about. So you might be thinking, okay, but what if the AI knows we're watching? Wouldn't it try harder? Well, they tested that too. And the answer is, it helps, but barely. Just telling the models they were being monitored only made them a tiny bit better at it, which really just hammers home how incredibly hard this is for them. Okay, so an AI is bad at hiding its thoughts. So what? Why is this failure actually so important for the future of AI safety?
Because researchers are now saying this isn't a bug that needs to be fixed, it's a critical safety feature.
This lack of self-control gives us 3 massive wins. 1, it makes the AI's thinking way more transparent, so it's easier for us to see what's going on. 2, it means we can actually trust our monitoring systems because the AI is just not very good at fooling them. And probably the most important thing, it strongly suggests that these models would have a really hard time trying to hide dangerous or, misaligned reasoning from us. So the big question is, how do we make sure things stay this way? Well, researchers have a plan, and it basically works like an early warning system. They're starting to view this whole test, this COT controllability score, as a canary in the coal mine. Just like how canaries would warn miners of invisible, dangerous gas. If we suddenly see AI models getting really good at controlling their inner thoughts, that's our alarm bell. That's a huge warning sign that they might be developing the ability to deceive us. And to keep a close eye on this canary, the plan is pretty straightforward. First, keep running these tests on every single new model that comes out. Second, be totally transparent about it. Publish these controllability scores right in the official reports. And third, and this is the big one, they're committing to not actively training models to get better at this. They actually want to preserve this weakness. So for today, we can breathe a little easier, knowing that an AI's inner monologue is, well, brutally honest even when it's trying not to be. This limitation is a critical safety feature, but it leaves us with one heck of a question for the future. What do we do if, one day, the canary stops singing?